next guest was born into country music royalty, and she has a brand new single that's coming out this Friday.
That's right. Cali Tucker is no stranger to success, showcasing her talents on a national stage and even making a Grand Ole Opry debut at just 18. Welcome.
Hey,
hello.
Thank you, ladies. Good to be here.
Congratulations. You're here back in your hometown.
That's right. It's good to be home.
Yes.
I miss the smell of fresh cut grass.
Right. Just not
and the
humidity.
allergies. It's wonderful.
Yes. We got to know about this Urban Cowboy. Is this a mystical man?
He is. So Urban Cowboy is like urban legend, urban myth. Who is this Urban Cowboy? We've all heard of the legend, but we've never seen him. So that's the whole idea of the story, is this fairy tale that is like a modern day fairy tale, a brand new one, but set with a Western theme, you know? Okay. So Urban Cowboy is this, you know, it's kind of like Bigfoot, it's kind of like Santa Claus. Does he really exist? We're all looking for our Urban Cowboy. So.
We sure
You know
are.
what I mean? So
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, okay, and so the song that you released just before Urban Cowboy that comes out Friday, it was called Country Couture. Love the name. I know there's a lot coming after that, but we got to take a listen.
But I'm taking as a compliment, yeah. Hit on, leave out jeans. They should put me in a magazine. Don't be jealous of my visa style. I'm still the same as I was. Hands up in my pickup truck. Didn't really even cost that much. And even though I love my Christian Dior, deep down I'm country couture.
Oh my gosh, wow. Okay, and you know what's so wild? I was actually watching the breakdown of that, and you're wearing a lot of your mother's pieces.
Yeah.
And your pieces. Colonel Sanders signed one of them. It was your prom dress.
Yep.
What do you want people to know about you from that song?
I think the main takeaway is that I'm obviously I'm super bougie. I have this side where I love the finer things in life, but the deep down core of who I am, just a humble, simple country girl, you know. And you can mix both worlds, and that's okay. So it's really just, you know, two really fun, you know, sides of who I am. I really wanted to just be like, okay, express these two sides, have fun with your fashion, have fun with who you are, but don't settle, and always know your self-worth.
Yeah, because your roots run deep in country music, from your mom to your Aunt Tanya Tucker, who we love here on Local On too.
Know.
She's a lot of fun.
She's something else.
Talk about how they have influenced you.
Oh, I mean, listen, I'm proud to be a Tucker. Ain't no doubt about that. I got big shoes to fill, but I really loved that they were so influential on me as a kid, and it really was. I say, I think we were on the road at 3 years old. You know, me and my cousins and my brother, and we'd go behind the scenes and stage and go on stage away with the crowd. And looking back, the more I dial it in, like, why is it that I really love what I do? Why was this always such a passion? And it didn't start really like, oh, I want to be a singer, or I want to be a performer, or I want to be a songwriter. It was the energy that I felt as a kid, because nobody goes to a concert unhappy. You know, it's so much happiness. It's a lot of energy, there's a lot of love. So I was very drawn to that. And even still, like, that's the most fun part, is like, I don't perform every single night in Vegas, which I do, and not receive that. It's intense. The love, the energy, the happiness. And, you know, obviously I love singing, I love performing, I love songwriting. The whole, I'm meant for this. You know, this is what I was meant to do. So, and I give them all the credit.
Yes, raised by two incredible women. But I saw that you just came back to the city that raised you to celebrate Urban Cowboy.
Yes.
I saw you went back to Brentwood High School.
Yep.
You went to your first job at Broadway Brew House.
Yep.
How was that reflecting on where you've come from?
It's interesting to see how Nashville's changed since I've been gone. There's some places that are no longer there that used to be my watering hole, you know, spots. And then Brentwood High School has changed unbelievably. Like, it's crazy to see all that. It was important for me. It's always important. I think it's always important to go back. Always go back to where you're from. And it really was like riding a bike. I'm like, oh my gosh, I know all the turns. I know where I'm going. It looks different, but it feels the same. There's still that feeling. And I have to do that every now and then. You know, I can get caught up in the world of Vegas, and it's wild. It's a wild world. But being able to come home, it means a lot. It means a lot. I love that my mom is still here, and that there's a lot of friends that I still have here, and I don't know. It's really amazing. I want to feel like this is also home again too. So I'm really looking forward to spending more time in Nashville.
Well, we're
Nashville
glad to
loves you.
have you
Yes.
home for a little bit
Yes,
anyway.
for sure. It's good to be here.
Thank you so much, Callie. Pre-save her new song that comes out tomorrow. Watch for Urban Cowboy this Friday.